I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
I know it sounds cliche, but if I were casting this, it would be like a dream come true.
It's being a part of Rocky Horror history.
My first Rocky Horror experience, I was 5, and I've been time warping ever since.
The detail in their costumes is so amazing. It's almost obsessive.
This is my original magenta apron.
My wig's my favorite part of my costume.
I'm told I have Sarandon eyes.
No, I agreed to do Brad so I wouldn't have to do makeup.
Some of the closest friendships I have, I've met through Rocky.
We're all so connected with each other, the group of Rocky Horror people all over the world. We're all kind of like a family.
Once you start Rocky Horror, it's always there somewhere inside of you.
When you go see Rocky Horror live in a movie theater, you actually have 2 shows going on. First, you have the original movie projected on screens. Then you have what you call a shadow cast of characters, dressed up like me and all of the other characters actually on a stage, acting out with the movie.
We know when each actor blinks. We know what their hands are doing. We know what their faces are doing. And it's a matter of personal pride to just see how accurate you can get.
I'm really interested to see what's going to come of all these auditions and see the cream of the crop. So it should be interesting to see people come together from different coasts and different countries.
Rocky Horror Picture Show Blu-ray auditions.
There will only be one Blu-ray version of Rocky Horror.
I think everybody in the waiting room is just a little nervous because not everybody's sure of what's going on. They don't know exactly the full process.
I have to compete against my friends.
Everybody's gonna feel nervous because they're feeling like they're not as good as they thought they were, and they're like, well, am I really going to beat this person who's sitting next to me in the exact same costume as I am?
I see them all standing out there and they're all like nervous, but they're really cute nervous because they have like wigs and things on.
Brad, let's go back. I'm cold and I'm frightened.
Just a moment, Janet. They may have a phone.
My name is Carrie Dunlap, and I auditioned for Janet. I'm from Come As You Are. We're based in Phoenix, Arizona. I was kind of shut off as an outcast and whatnot. I just didn't fit into where my age was. And I went to Rocky, and you know, it's a very open community. They don't care what this, and this is. You know, everyone's welcome. It doesn't matter what's going on. It's just that.
Really makes you a skilled innuendo finder and, you know, a skilled dirty mind in a way that probably most professions can't inform you.
A lot of people on cast kind of see their personalities exemplified in these characters. You know, you're a Columbia, you're a Janet, you're a Magenta.
You can spot somebody out of costume and you'll know immediately who they are, who they play. Like the Eddies are all the same. Eddies look like plumbers or tuba players, you know. You know, and the flute player is probably going to be a Janet, and a certain kind of gawky asshole is going to be Brad.
It's all right, Janet. We'll play along for now and pull out the aces when the time's right.
I'm Jenny from Midnight Madness in Chicago. Actually only found out about the auditions a few days ago. It's actually very, very common in Rocky Horror Shadowcast for a woman to play a man's part, or sometimes a man plays a woman's part. But I came out to represent the portion of the fan base that does play a character that you wouldn't expect them to play. If you saw me out of a costume, you wouldn't think Brad Majors, because I'm a girl out of my costume. But when I'm in my costume, I am Brad Majors, and I do it well.
I saw a lot of potential in that character and take him through a character arc during my performance. He goes from the all-American kind of, I'm gonna get married, and to Brad that is in Frankenfurter's lair that's getting stripped down to his underwear. So it's a tremendous creative process, and you know, it's definitely rewarding when people stop you in the aisles while you're performing, when you're off your scene, and they're like, oh my God, your costume's amazing, how did you make that? And I'm like, well, that took me like 4 years, darling.
Putting on the show is a thrill every week, especially to see the audience being a part of it. It's the most immersive theater experience you can get.
People ask, why do you keep going to the same show over and over and over again? Like, why do you do that? And it's not just performing, it's a social atmosphere.
I got more friends and more confidence, and I don't like have stage fright anymore.
I really love enhancing the show. There's characters that don't get as much respect as some of the more sparkly ones or the more flamboyant ones, but I liked being that part of the community.
It's just like your freedom to express yourself, freedom to accept people, and you know, to have a good time. I couldn't pass a drama class, I couldn't pass a dance class, I couldn't pass any of those courses to save my life, but I can mime.
It's really weird sort of trying to convert our blocking on the stage to, you know, a 7-foot piece of carpet. I had some mistakes because usually we cheat things on the stage to make it look like the screen. But there's no screen, and I'm kind of like, wait a second, this blocking doesn't look good at all.
Into a total skank.
Touch me. I wanna be dirty.
Because we are the Los Angeles cast, we get tons of celebrities, but probably the coolest celebrity that's ever been at our theater was Susan Sarandon. She brought her, at the time, 16-year-old daughter. My friends were sitting in the row behind her, like kind of listening to what she was saying. And her daughter turned to her and said, "That girl looks so much like you, but she really needs a wig." That's what started me making Rocky Horror wigs. So a lot of the people that you'll see on this Blu-ray are wearing stuff that I made. Auditioning for this is awesome because Actors are really, really, really competitive. But everybody who's auditioning for this Blu-ray is so nice to each other. We're all doing each other's makeup, fixing each other's stuff.
A few of us have a strange theory that those of us that have been around for many, many years are actually the lost children of Atlantis. So we just kind of come back together and do what we like to do.
I think we're doing auditions for the Blu-ray, right? Unless I walked into the wrong place.
Well, I actually had rehearsal with my cast at midnight, so I'm running on 1 hour's sleep. I'm feeling great.
I can do the whole thing on my ass.
I'm gonna go in there, put on the greatest show, and leave.
Like, Janet's all cool and everything, but Magenta you could get down and dirty with, you know what I mean?
One of the first times I played Magenta, I remember realizing, like, wow, you know, she's kind of like the one in charge here. Like, she kind of just oversees everything, and it's so cool to play her because she's like, even though Frank has the boss tattoo, you can kind of tell she's like the boss.
Okay, Death. Death to the right.
It's fun because you can relax and explore yourself without going to the point where you're endangering yourself. So a lot of kids have turned to Rocky, and it's so much better than any drug I've ever known.
Initially, I went with a group of friends from high school.
They said, hey, we're all going to Rocky Horror this Saturday. You want to come? And I put it off for a while. But finally, I was like, you know what? I'll go. So I go, and I went with about 30 of my friends, and I had one of the best times I ever had in my life.
I don't like men with too many muscles.
I didn't make him for you.
There's something very special about being a Frank. It's in a way you're separate from everybody else in the cast.
How sentimental.
Brads have their Janets, and Eddies have their Columbias, and Riffs have the Magentas. And you know, Frank kind of has Rocky, but Rocky also kind of has Janet. So Frank's kind of off by himself a little bit, and you get to be a diva, and it's excused because you're in character.
The answer was there all the time. It was more excellent to make it happen.
I like Franks as females. I don't think it should just be guys because the whole idea behind Frank is this sort of gender neutrality.
I have that knowledge.
Rocky was really what got me into performing in the first place. It wasn't for Rocky, I might not have graduated because I didn't really start going to school until I started being in theater, and I kind of had to.
Trixie's always given me an opportunity to express, I believe, like myself, my art, what I believe, what I see Trixie in my mind.
Science fiction.
Oh, it was horrible. They wanted me to take my clothes off. They asked if I wanted to be famous.
It was wonderful. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
The biggest difference, I would say, between the scene in the US and the UK is that in the US, obviously it's all about the movie. Here, the movie is part of Rocky Horror, but the stage show is very much an alive and living and kicking and screaming creature.
The Americans, they've got a lot more people. They've got a set theatre. Yeah. And they got regular people. You know, if they do 2 shows a night, we do 3 or 4 a year.
But what I saw there is like amazing, you know, people all know all these lines and they scream with them and they dance and they know what to do and how to interact with the movie. And it's different for Berlin because people don't know what to do, they're kind of shy, and it's also another language.
And also some jokes don't really work because some are untranslatable.
My cast decided to be quite similar to the Rocky Horror tradition in America.
Rocky Horror doesn't have to have the number of shows in America going down every year. We can start bringing it back up. So that's when I moved to Berlin and said, I'm going to work on Europe. If I can learn how to do it in Europe, I can come back home and keep my work up, because this is my life work, is creating Rocky Horror everywhere.
Excellent.
I met Max Mayhem, and he was going to build a cast in Berlin, and I said, yeah, man, I have to be there. I have to go with the flow and be one of his cast members.
I'm from a Catholic family. My mom was first shocked that when I told her that I will be the Frankenfurter, and then she watched the movie twice or 3 times, and started to make advertising for the show. And in the first show, my mom was the loudest person in the hall. You know, it was funny.
The real show is before the show and backstage. Because, you know, all the cast members are very good friends.
Quite frankly, once you have travelled on a packed Saturday night tube train in full Frankenfurter drag, it gives you a tremendous amount of confidence to not really care so much whether everybody else thinks you're mad or not.
So many different characters of us, when they come together, it has to be insanity.
So that's one of the real fun parts of the job, you know. You never know with Rocky what's going to happen next.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patricia Quinn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patricia Quinn.
Wow. Speechless.
Is it raining? Hello, Frankenstein. Hi. Hi, Brad, darling. Hi, darling.
Hello.
Hi. You are?
Robert, enchanté.
Merci.
You know me from the 30th anniversary, but I don't think you remember.
Hi, Angel. Well, I see
Stefan.
a lot.
I met her one time before, but very briefly, and but she's a lovely woman, and she's magenta, so it's all a bit like.
I've met her before, and she's always very personable. She doesn't get sick of the enthusiasm that we have over something that she's been doing for 35 years.
Do you know, I've never actually seen this done like this. Do you know what I mean? I've sort of course, I've seen people doing it shadowy, but I've never sort of just watched it.
So intimately?
Yes.
It's
See the work.
With the Berlin cast, I started a cast there, and they're all in their first year, and having Patricia Quinn here was definitely the highlight of their day.
Meeting Patricia Quinn was amazing. She is such a lovely person. She's very beauty. It was very, very nice.
Thanks. Woo!
It was great to meet Patricia Quinn today.
Wow, okay. Next.
She's very open-minded and, yeah, I'm very flashed over.
We're gonna run away and join the shadow cast.
You've had wonderful auditions today. We're so excited. Thank you so much. Thank you.
When we first started on this journey, it was casting in LA, casting in New York, and then casting in London. But what we really wanted to do was get an actual cast member in here and really take a look at all these finalists.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure. I think it's my pleasure. We'll see about this. This is very exciting for me. I remember, I think the first shadow cast I saw was at the Tiffany Theatre in Los Angeles. They invited me down one night, and I stood in the back and was fascinated by what was going on. I remember presenting them with a framed pair of underwear I think I told them they were the original underwear that I had worn in the movie, and then I hadn't washed. And they were very excited about that. I wonder where my underwear is now.
Oh, if only we hadn't made this journey. If only the car hadn't broken down. Oh, if only we were amongst friends.
What do you think?
She has the look, she has the accuracy, and I think you just have to be innocent and sweet, and underneath it all, I didn't know what to expect, you know, when I was asked to do this. And I thought, well, I'll go in there and be Simon Cowell. And I did a 180, you know. I came in and I saw these people who were totally committed, sweethearts, you know, who have spent so much time and effort from the smallest detail of their costume to the nuance of the facial expressions. I don't think any of us thought that this would go beyond just that little moment in our lives. For people to have grasped it and taken it as far as they have, it's a testament to these people who keep it alive and are enhancing their lives. You can tell they're part of a huge family that this has grown from this film experience that I'm very proud to be part of, and I hope it goes on forever and ever.
There gets to be a point in your life where you realize that when you put half of your life into something, you realize that you're with it forever. And if you're not with it forever, it's with you forever.
It's like Cheers. Everybody knows your name. You've always got a place to go. I can go to any city and find a Rocky cast, and they'll be like, oh yeah, good to see you.
Rocky Horror is kind of like the pervert's passport. Wherever you go, well, you're going to have that kind of commonality when you first meet.
We probably get a bad rap. People think, you know, we're dirty-minded and evil and the devil and things like that. Like, no, we're open-minded, and we're a community of just everything, whether they have gays, straights, Freemasons, Catholics, whatever. They converge, and they have a good time.
It doesn't matter whether you're a jock or a glam, what style of music you listen to, however you dress, we love you just the way you are.
In 2002, my house burned down. And the people in the community got together and sent me some money to help me. And I don't know anybody else who would do that.
Rocky Horror Picture Show, for some reason, just unites people all over the whole world.
It just opens your doors that I never expected to. I mean, a year ago, I didn't even know what shadow casting really is. And now I'm in London for a Hollywood casting and meeting Patricia, Quinn.
And because we are a community, we kind of hope that everybody wins. We kind of don't want anyone to lose. We just want everyone to win.
After we narrowed it down to this, select group of finalists, Lou Adler and a panel of Rocky Horror experts made our final picks.
I totally did a Janet after I hung up the phone with her. I was like, oh my God, I got it.
I've been doing this for a long time, but I don't do it regularly anymore. So it was a very big surprise.
When my phone rang, at first I thought it was a joke.
And then when I found out it wasn't a joke, I ended up crying hysterically, probably for a good 15 minutes. I just could not believe that I actually got the part.
I'm quite a newbie still, so, well, I say newbie, I've been doing it for about 7 years, but this is the first time I've done Rocky over in America, and it's the first time I've done anything really big.
Having been involved with this for a very long time, coming up on 18 years now, I think this is a very fun way to add our own footsteps into the large lore of Rocky Horror fandom.
My reaction was, you know what, I'm going to make every single woman that auditioned for Magenta proud, and I really, really hope I did, because it is such an honor.
I was kind of shocked because my tribe doesn't normally relish in screen accuracy, so I feel very honored to be able to represent them that we can do it.
I was notified that Frank was double cast because there was a hard time deciding between myself and another person. The first thing I thought was, oh my God, who is it? I want to know. Oh, you're just amazing. I feel honored to be the other person with you.
No, you should. You should. No.
I know I should.
I'm just kidding. No, it's been really great. And we're just having a great time with each other.
I had auditioned for Brad, didn't get that part, but I was happy to play Ralph and be hanging out with friends of mine from around the world.
They obviously picked a very, very good Janet. And then they asked me if I would like to play Betty, and my mouth just kind of dropped because I was just so happy to be part of it.
When I found out that they were going to shoot here in San Pedro, I was floored, amazed, and very, very proud that we were going to be able to help with the project that is going to be seen for generations.
I am a Riff Raff and a scenic tech person for Midnight Insanity. This is our home theater. I just really wanted to be here and just help this thing go, you know, smooth. When I see these performers standing next to each other, it was great just to sit back and watch everybody do their thing and know that there's the creme de la creme.
I have my Brad and people that I performed with in my own cast, and I've never since then just like synced up with anyone so quickly, so that's kind of really awesome.
One of the great things about performing with Jamie is that she really does the little nuances. She does the little giggles, the little eye rolls, and things like that a lot of Janets don't put the time into.
Sure to take their lives in their hands, what with the weather now.
Yes, Janet, life's pretty cheap to that type.
To be fair, you personally bring something really special because almost nobody in America does Usherette instead of Trixie. She's keeping the sense of the original Rocky Horror Show in 1973.
It's just a jump to the left.
But it was definitely fun to collaborate with people from another cast.
Your hands on your hips.
A couple of days, I was like, oh God, I hope I can learn this so quickly, but it kind of came together really fast. And I think my favorite part of it was getting to work with all the other trannies from the other cast and seeing how the other trannies work compared to us.
And it's just so fun being able to do it from the different perspectives and doing it so accurately to the movie.
I'm sort of a baby in the Rocky community, and I was very nervous as a member of a community that I am reverent for to take a role that I didn't feel I deserved. Because of that situation and that pressure, I've really wanted to live up to the legacy that every other long-term performer is.
All right, guys, thank you for coming. We just have a special video, and I will let the video speak for itself.
Hey guys, congratulations on being selected for the 35th Anniversary Rocky Horror Picture Show Blu-ray Shadow Cast. Unbelievable. You guys have worked so hard, so many years, and I know it was just very difficult to pick just one of each of you. They made wonderful choices because I saw all of you guys, and you just give so much heart and energy and commitment to this, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. You have to keep one thing in mind during this whole thing, and that is your whole job is to make us look good. Congratulations.
I could feel the tears welling up in my eyes, and I was like, don't cry, I don't want to put on my makeup yet.
You just can't help it being a little bit like,
I've been watching you.
I love you. And he said some really nice things.
You actually play us better than we play ourselves in some ways, and that's a testament to you.
I was stunned because it's like, not only do we have somebody from the movie, we have my character up there, my hero. We watched the video right before we shot the floor show scene, so it gave me that little extra energy, and I was just pumped and ready to go.
He nailed it. He was great.
Thank you.
I'm really glad for the people involved, because I know how much this means to each of them.
To be able to go up there on stage with some of the biggest names in the community and some of the best performers, it's been an absolute honor.
For me, it's almost, in a weird way, like a validation. Like, I've been doing this for so long, and this is like a culmination of all the hard work. It's just something that I love so much, and to be able to do this kind of show where, I mean, I miss my sweet transvestite cue because I was watching Time Warp going, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
It's great to see some of the best performers I've ever seen, especially this one right here, putting their all into this.
This is kind of like if I had a dream and I could do what I wanted, it would be a professional show. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I expected it to be a bunch of casts together, and we decided yesterday that we were one cast, and we named it North Denton Aristocrats after the NDA we had to sign.
This is the dream cast. It's the kind of cast you're only going to see at a convention, and even then, it would be rare at any convention to have one as internationally diverse as this group. So it's definitely August company. I'm very honored to be part of this strange ship of fools here.
Don't dream it, be it!
Hi guys, this is Mandy, the Blu-ray Columbia. I was just giving you guys a quick video update. During the filming, we were all required to sign non-disclosure agreements, so we decided to name our cast the NDAs, or the North Denton Aristocrats. And the last day of filming, we all went and got tattoos. So now we're all marked with the same symbol, NDA. NDA forever. Bye guys.
It's been unbelievable watching this and thinking that this little thing that we get together and do every week is being shot by all these cameras and gone in with such intensity.
Being able to be here in Tranny and do it with people I love, people from other casts that I've known from conventions and the community, it's still such an honor.
Yeah, I'm very proud of us for doing such a good job. I mean, you guys were great and great to work with, and I think we all had great chemistry. And I also hope we did everyone proud. I really, really do. I hope we made them proud, and if not, we're sorry.
Please don't kill us.
And send all the hate mail to. There you go.